Hi family, Christina Marie here, back with another video. So with all this going on, all this crisis, I already see what's ahead. Um, I think honestly that these shifts, these energy shifts with the planets lining up, and all this energy shifting and polar shifts, and everything is connected. So all these things happen with shifts. So they try to explain it to and construct it and turn it into a system, a religious system. I don't know if that makes sense. They put it into this religious system because people don't understand. They have the capacity of understanding, but they've been dumbed down due to mind programming and conditioning. So once you read something, which is a system, you're taught to believe the system depending on, how you're raised, probably even, if you come from a different country. There's so many belief systems and so many different ways of being raised and programmed in this world. So they try to turn all these energy shifts and put them into a religion, when in all actuality there's deeper meaning and truth to something that has kind of been plagiarized, I guess you could say. So what I'm assuming is they're just putting on this show basically to cover up the actual truth of what's really going on, because they want to keep their power. It's kind of, there's two sides to it. They want to keep their power and control by keeping it based on a system. And it's also because people are not willing to endure this awakening and go through this awakening. They want to stay asleep because they're comfortable in their slumber, due to fear and not having enough knowledge and resources. The resources are out there now, but the way that they grew up, especially people already in their 40s and 50s, we didn't have internet until we were already, at a certain point in our lives where we were set in our ways. So people cannot comprehend and have an understanding as to what is going on. So they have to lead them, throughout this system, and guide them in the system rather than just shoving the truth right in their face like this is what's going to happen. So I'm assuming due to all this chaos, they've set the coronavirus on fire, which I'm pretty sure that it's nothing but technology, and this virus has probably been around for a few years and it's just a common flu. But people who do not acknowledge the fact that it is possibly technology believe that it is a flu virus. And it's really kind of tricky because people are not enlightened. Some people who are even awake can't comprehend how this technology actually works, and how sophisticated it really is, because it can actually mimic everything you have ever seen or encountered, such as the flu. It can mimic a heart attack. It can mimic headaches, body aches, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, the whole nine. It's mind over matter. So if somebody truly believes, and this is just a theory of mine, this is not facts because I have to further my research. If somebody truly believes that this is technology, they're probably able to combat it using their minds alone. And I really think our brains are that powerful, even if it is truly a virus, to combat this virus using our minds alone. We're capable. This is our body. And a lot of people depend on somebody else to heal their body, such as a doctor, antibiotics. I don't think we need any of that. I think our brains are this is our bodies, our celestial bodies. We need to become one with our bodies so we are in full control over our own bodies. So I think somebody who has, been mind programmed and not aware of, the truth, they're probably thinking this is a virus. So their mind is reacting to that idea, thinking it's a virus. So then it affects their body. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. And I want to further my research because I really think this is nothing but a drill. And the people, the masses are reacting to exactly how they want them to. Rather than being observant and doing the research to have a better understanding of what's going on, they're stuck in their boxes and they're depending on a box in their home that has media telling them what to do, how it's going to be, and how to actually live. And people need to stop doing that and listen to the awakening, because the awakening is the most high. They're trying to turn all this stuff into systems, and I truly believe the way the planets are lining up, the sun, the whole nine, they're all consciousness trapped in embodiments. They're trapped in these bodies, and everything that is alive communicates with us. We're all connected. It speaks to us. And if people would have a better understanding of this world would be a way better place. I love you guys. Stay strong on the battlefield. Sorry, I went from like one thing to another with this conversation or video, but they're hitting me in my head pretty bad, and it's really hard for me to focus because it's also a lot of information, and this is due to my experience. It's not just reading. I can't even put it into words, the stuff that I've experienced and my knowledge. I can't sum it up in words. There's no way. So I'm just going to share my experience along my journey, but my targeting, they're threatening me with heart attacks, hitting me with radiation, threatening to turn me into a super soldier, and trying to force me back into the arms of Alabama, which I do not need to be in. I need to be here because there are so many natural resources, as you can see. And this is my connection and relationship with the Most High, is out here in nature. And they are forcing me back into the arms of these handlers who have a contract out on me, so they can get their payout. Everything seems to just fall into place here. I have such a strong connection and relationship with the Most High, and they're trying to come in between that for their agenda. So I'm just trying to hang in there and stay strong as long as I can. But I love you guys. Stay strong on the battlefield.